teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. Kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Receivers are bunched together. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Here's the second down play.
The quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down and hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. No huddle now for the offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looks like LSU has the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Now it's second down here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick throw to his receiver. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Wake Forest.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Well, they had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here comes the point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Look out, room to run here.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They'll feed the back again. Great cut there. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
So, second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. As the first down is still going. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Now the pass rush gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Handoff in a single back formation. Tiny space at the 20. Drive going, trying to convert on third down now. Well, Kirk, Wake Forest has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Touchdown, LSU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
That completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down to the 45. A solid gain to keep this drive going. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Demon Deacons have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wide out. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And the back gets the football. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like LSU has the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Send the back in motion. Direct snap. Breaks free. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
A sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, LSU. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down. The Demon Deacons will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Near the sticks. It's Jennings. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. It back. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. First play of the second half is a handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So ball to the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to throw here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's was punting it away. And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. No surprise we're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last two possessions. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Lets it go quickly. Pass caught. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
The Demon Deacons trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. No way to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this deep...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wake.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounced back here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to run it. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Inside the 30. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, LSU. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, it's just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to pull it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The second down after that completion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick grab. You bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Touchdown, LSU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Yeah, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a...
And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They couldn't stop him there.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Ball handed off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. off with RPO. The quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Fighting off the defender. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. 2-minute clock with the running game. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Direct snap to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Now here's the toss play. He gets loose. He's in the clear. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now backed up at the 15. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Takes up the first and still running. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Smart heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Wake Forest, 28.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 5-yard line. The coverage sheet makes him pay for that decision. So the drive begins backed up in their own 5. Tough spot. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. This one ends up a safety.
Boy, great defense right here. That is diagnosing the screenplay. You see how that defender chased it down? Earns his team 2 points? He just saw it coming from the snap.
First down, Wake.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. And the Demon Deacons hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Shotgun formation here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. This one falls incomplete on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.